So this whole issue of Mama P, Randy Peter, and Barrister Marshall, including a very dark man, has divided a lot of opinion on social media. And I am not here to side anybody, but I am also going to just drop my own opinion because I feel like this whole thing is just a distraction to what Nigerians are asking for, which is the release of Justice Krakois, who has been detained, by the DSS, by the military, and was handed over to the DSS, to charge him to court because it was said that Nigerian military does not have, the power to charge somebody, to court. So, and I feel like it's just a very big distraction to what Nigerians are asking for, which is the release of the young man. And a lot of opinion has been divided on the internet, and I don't think this is actually necessary to what Nigerians are facing right now. Fighting each other, dragging each other, and saying all sorts of things about each other, insulting each other. I think we all should focus on making sure that this young man is being released. Because at the end of the day, this guy was not doing this thing just to get relevant or to become, chasing clout on social media. He spoke up for the military. It's all part of the betterment of Nigeria. But at the end of the day, we also have people who are there just to distract Nigerians, in making sure that whatever we are demanding from this government, is not what is going to be achieved. So we should also be careful about this kind of things, that the kind of narrative and the kind of people who are just out there to just make sure that they divide Nigerians. And at the end of the day, for us to fail in what we are demanding from the government, it is very important that we understand this. So because the kind of videos and the kind of things that I'm seeing on the internet, people being divided, people taking sides, just to prove a point, I don't think it is what Nigerians should be discussing right now, because a lot of things is going wrong in the country. Despite all the things that we have been seeing in this government, INEC issue is still there unsolved. Because this man is still the new INEC chairman, and at the end of the day, we all see that this man is actually APC member, this Tinubu, in this Tinubu administration. So at the end of the day, a lot of work has to be done in fixing this country, and instead of us, everybody to join hand and trying to make sure that we find a way to at least try and have free and fair election in 2027, for us to try if we can be able to put right people in power. Nigerians are busy on the internet insulting each other and taking side. I don't think it's necessary, and it's not going to help all of us. And for some of us, these people that are fighting each other on social media, a lot of these people are millionaires, and some of you don't know about these things. They are not poor, and a lot of them are even doing well in this government despite all the hardship that is going on in the country. So it's left for me and you, ordinary person out there, to stop taking sides, and focusing on the real issues. Because taking side is not going to help you. It's not going to reduce the price of fuel. It's not going to, reduce, the high cost of living. At the end of the day, all of us are in this mess. So I don't think taking side is the best way of this. I feel like every Nigerian must, trying to unite one another and make sure that we focus on the real issues that is going to bring out a good result for every Nigerian. So when I see these people fighting and dragging each other, calling names, and people are also taking sides, I feel so disappointed in some of you, because at the end of the day, we just want a better country. Because if Nigeria is working, this issue will not be treated this way. It's just because Nigeria is not working. That is why you see the whole thing going on this way, going this way. That the military is going to pick up somebody who spoke up for their betterment. Why the same military is still rehabilitating terrorists that has unalived millions of military men out there. They killed these guys and they put on their uniform, they took their weapons, and they still use it to kill the innocent citizens, and also in extent of even unaliving a brigadier generals in Nigeria, and nothing is being done about it. But Nigerian military is so quick to pick up somebody who spoke up for them. It's because the system has gotten so bad. That is why this thing has become an issue in Nigeria. And it is only in Nigeria that you see this kind of madness become a national issue, just because we don't have a system that works. So everybody behaves anyhow, So I feel like we all should try to fix the system that is bringing these problems to Nigerians.